Good morning. This is Richard once again. We are proceeding with our Excel sessions. Today we are continuing from where we stopped the other time. We've been having about 2 or 3 sessions before this, but just a recap. I want to say that Excel is simply an application meant for calculations and manipulations of data which involves figures. We looked at how you start it, how you maneuver around it, how you format cells, how you sort data, how you filter data. We've looked at a number of things, but today our interest is on the formulas, and I want us to go to the formulas straight away. If you are not connecting easily with what we are doing, it would be good for you to go through the previous sessions that are recorded and are posted here on my YouTube channel. So this morning I want us to proceed. Excel has columns and rows and cells. So we feed data there. Columns are numbered ABC, rows are numbered 1, 2, 3, and then the cells have the address of the combination of the column and row address. For example, this particular cell is called D4, not 4D, but D4. So that's what we're going to base on, because when we are doing calculations, we do not refer to the figures. For example, this 78, we use the cells. We use the cell address where the cell, where the figure is. That is what we do. So the 78, when you're calculating, will be referred to as D5, D4. So D4, 34 there will be referred to as E8, like that, and so on. So I want us to look at how we can add. We can add in different ways. There are times we add figures that are scattered in our worksheet. For example, these ones. So these figures, we want to add them. How do we do it? By the way, it's not a must that your answers must always be next to your data. These answers can be far away from your data or your figures that you are calculating, but it can also be in a different sheet. For example, you have the figures in sheet 1, and then you can have the answer reflected in sheet 2 instead of in sheet 1. So that is one thing that I want to let you know as we proceed. We have these figures. We are going to add them. How do you add? So the formulas are quite a number. You can look at here at the top right corner of the ribbon. So we have some few that are usually accessed there. Then you want to look at more. You have there. So the insert function dialog box appears. These are still formulas. A function in Excel is a formula. It's another way of saying a formula. So you can say function, you can say formula, but you're referring to the same thing. So we have different categories of our formulas. We have financial, we have date and time, math, statistics, and so on, text, logical, and so on. There are quite many. So if you are interested in financial functions only, then you come and click here, so it will display for you only the financial functions there. So this just to show you a clue of how many formulas we have in Excel here. They are quite a number. When I say all, so it combines all of them. So all these that I'm scrolling there. Go in alphabetical order, so you can see and have a clue of what is before you. So I want to say that it's not possible to have at any one time an individual interested in all those formulas. But what your interest is what guides you on which particular formulas to get involved with. So anyway, we come back here and we have these figures. We want to add them. So you can say maybe our answer is going to be in this cell here. So you can say equals sum. So the 78, like I told you, is D4, not 78. So D4 and then plus, because they are scattered, say plus C9, which is not 36, plus E8 plus close brackets and enter and get our result there. So that is the addition, one scenario of addition, because we are looking at how to add using Excel. So that is one of the ways that we can add. It's one of the ways. You can also have figures that are multiple, but they are in several cells that adjacent to one another in a column like that. Now if we want to add those ones, and say equals sum brackets, you can come and drag over them, or you can type. Now here we are not using the plus sign and we are not mentioning each cell. We only mention the first cell, one with 65 and the one with 34, and we use the full column. Mark that we use the full column if we are involved with all these figures, we are involving all these figures. But if we are only involving two, the 65 and the 34, then the plus sign is appropriate. That's what you will use. So in this case, press enter and get that. We can also add figures. But if they are in a block, then we can look at the topmost left rather, and then the bottommost right, or the bottommost left and the topmost right. It will take all these cells here. So we say equals sum brackets. You can have that. So C19 2, that's the full column, to E24, enter. So we've added in different scenarios, like that. So that is addition. How about subtraction now? Subtraction. How to subtract using Excel. Subtract using Excel. So I'm going to look at some figures here. So at any one time with subtraction, you can only deal with two figures. You can't deal with numeric addition. So how do we manipulate or subtract two figures here? I want to subtract this from this. So we shall have equals, this is B31, B31 minus F33. Enter. So that is subtraction. That's how the formula is. Multiplication still multiplication we do two figures at a time. So you can have 35 there minus 65, like that. So we shall have equals This is D43 times the multiplication sign. It is times the star is the multiplication sign times G45 and enter. Like that. We also have division, how to divide. You can have D equals 57 over F60. That is divided. I want to look at how to get an average. So an average, you can get an average of scattered figures. For example, those figures there are scattered. So in case you want to get the average of these figures here, we shall say equals average, open brackets, D70, D70, and this time we use a comma, and D73, again a comma, D71, F71 rather, G71, and then F74. F74. Enter. That. So this is the average of these figures, but the way we've got them through using the formula. And how do we use that formula? That is what we have just seen. We separate them by comma, comma, comma. Now still the average, you can have figures that are adjacent, probably in one column or in one row. And we simply, for example, these ones, and say equals average open brackets, then we bump down like that, enter. So we are mentioning the first at the top and the last down, but we are using the full column. You can see the full column, not an addition, not a comma, we are using the full colon. Full colon simply states that we are moving from, we are considering the cells from D85 up to D90. So after that we enter and put our average there. You can have figures that are also adjacent, and then a block format. This one. So we can also generate an average for figures that are in a block like that. So these figures we can do what? We can have them there, and then we say equals average mention the topmost left cell and the bottommost right cell within the block, and that is D85 then F90. Close and enter like that. So for now I want to stop there. We are still proceeding with the formulas, but for this session let me allow you to digest those few, and then we shall proceed in the next session with still the formulas. Thank you and see you next time.